Hi everybody. So we are now going to solve true and false number 5, chapter 2, additional topics concerning decisions. We have Alex that has 24 hours a day to be devoted to work and leisure. Okay, so let's start writing the information that we have. T in this case is equal to 24 and we can devote them to leisure and food. C. The wage rate is 10 and then it falls and becomes wage 2 equal to 5. Okay, then we have the graph that shows us that when the wage is 10, the optimal choice is E1, and when the wage is 5, the optimal choice is E2. Okay, so basically out of all this information we have to say whether it is true, false or uncertain that the substitution effect due to the fall in Alex's wage offsets, so meaning it is stronger than the income effect. Okay, so before going into the detail of the graph and Alex's situation, let's reason on the substitution effect and the income effect. Okay, so let's start with the substitution effect. Basically, if the wage decreases, what happens is that the opportunity cost of leisure decreases. Okay, basically leisure N becomes less expensive. This is why N, according to the substitution effect, increases. N is cheaper. If you like, you buy more N. And then we have the income effect now. Okay, we start again from the same change, that is W decreasing. So in this case, the purchasing power decreases because now the wage is lower. Okay, since N is a normal good, and we are told this in the text, so we don't have to consider the case of N an inferior good. N is a normal good, so when the purchasing power decreases, N decreases. Okay, now that we have this in mind, so basically we have said that because of the substitution effect, N increases. Because of the income effect, N decreases. Now we can answer. Okay, so what do we see from the figure? Okay, from the figure we see that when the wage decreases, what happens to N? You see, you go from N1 to N2, so N decreases. Then, is it true that the substitution effect is stronger than the income effect? No, it's false, because the substitution effect leads to an increase in N, while the income effect to a decrease in N. So it is the income effect that is stronger than the substitution effect. Income effect stronger than substitution effect. Okay, so we can easily conclude that it is false. So summing up, because of the substitution effect, N increases. Because of the income effect, it decreases. From the graph, we see that in this case, N decreases. This is why we can conclude that the income effect is stronger than the substitution effect. So our statement is false.